glitches in reality you can't explain. By Real Dread. Number 1. Here, kitty kitty.
I don't know if this was a glitch in the simulation or paranormal, but I haven't told anyone yet. There's this black and white cat that started showing up at my back door every day. She had a perfect little black heart-shaped patch on her belly, so unique I started calling her Love. She never wanted to come inside, but I'd feed her on the porch. She would rub against my legs and purr. I think I was the only home she ever knew. One morning I saw Love dart across the street in front of a car that didn't stop. I ran to her. She was twisted, still, and I knew it was her. I saw the little black heart on her belly. I wrapped her little body in a blanket and buried her under the oak tree in my yard. The next night, just around dinner time, I heard scratching at the door again. I froze. When I looked outside, there was a cat that looked just like Love, but it couldn't be. I opened the door. She rubbed against my legs and purred, not a scratch on her. Then she rolled over, almost as if to show me her little black heart. I guess cats really do have 9 lives.
Number 2. Programmed.
Lately, it feels like the world's just holding its breath. People don't talk the same anymore. The news is always on in the background, even when no one's watching. Everyone's tense, like we're all waiting for something to snap. I haven't really slept in weeks. I check my phone constantly. I pace the apartment even though there's nowhere to go. And every time a siren goes off in the distance, I freeze. Last night I must have passed out at my desk. But when I opened my eyes, I wasn't home. I was lying in some kind of medical bed. White walls, soft humming, no windows. A woman in a lab coat leaned over and said, "Welcome back. That timeline was intense, huh? You've been in there for years. We lost track of how long you stayed under." I stared at her, panicked. Then she smiled and said, "We'll give you some time to adjust. Then we'll load the next one."
Number 3. The Eternal Loop.
I've been driving for hours, but we keep passing the same dead deer. We left for the concert at noon. Me, Riley, Jess, and Marcus. Good music, good vibes. But once the sun went down, things got weird. The GPS glitched and rerouted us down a back road. 1 lane, no lights, thick trees on both sides. We figured it was a shortcut. Then we saw it, a deer on the shoulder. It was twisted and disgusting. We didn't think much of it, until 20 minutes later, it was there again. I joked that we were stuck in a loop. No one laughed a minute later. The radio turned on by itself. Static. Then our voices. It was us. No one has said anything for hours now. I don't think we're going to make it to that concert. I don't even know if we'll make it off this road.
Number 4. Soulmates.
I don't know how to get over this. We were together almost a year. He said I was everything he'd ever wanted. Talked about moving in, marriage, even kids. Then one day he just stopped answering. No text. No calls. His number didn't even ring. I drove to his apartment. A new guy answered the door. Said he'd been living there for months. I showed him a photo. He looked at me confused and said, "That guy? He died 3 years ago." Right there in that bedroom. I thought it was a sick joke until I looked up the obituary. It was him. His name, his face, his birthday. I haven't dated since. It isn't because I'm heartbroken, but because I'm scared it will happen again.
Number 5. The Doorway.
Have you ever seen something in your own home that you know wasn't there before? I swear, the other night, I saw a door in my hallway I'd never seen before. It wasn't hidden, it wasn't subtle, just a plain door where there shouldn't be one. I thought maybe I'd just been unobservant, so I tried the handle. It opened to this dirty stairwell. There was graffiti and holes in the walls. And the second I started climbing, I felt drained, like every step was pulling the energy out of me. My legs burned, my chest ached. And then I realized something that made my blood run cold, no matter how far I went, up or down. I kept ending up back in the same hallway. It's the exact same spot. It made no sense. The next morning, I went straight to maintenance and asked if there was supposed to be a door there. They looked at me like I was crazy and told me flat out, there's never been a door on that wall. I dragged them upstairs to show them, but the door was gone. The wall was just blank. I don't know what I walked into, but I haven't gone near that hallway at night again.
Number 6. Place of worship.
Our car died in the middle of nowhere. No signal, no sounds. Just cornfields and silence. Then we saw it, an old town up ahead, totally abandoned. Houses crumbling, no movement, except the church. Lights on, candles glowing inside. We thought maybe someone could help. Inside it was full, rows of people, all sitting perfectly still. But their skin looked dry, cracked, like it hadn't moved in years. At the pulpit, the preacher smiled, too wide. Too many teeth, he said. You made it just in time. The doors slammed shut behind us, and the candles went out.
Number 7. A life unlived.
I keep remembering a life I've never lived. A house with red walls, a woman with hollow eyes, always humming that same tune, but I live alone in a city I don't recognize, with no one to call. The memories come at night, sharper, louder, like I'm being dragged backward. Last week I found a scar on my chest I don't remember getting. Tonight I woke up with dirt under my fingernails, and a voicemail just humming that same awful tune. But at the end, she whispered, I found you again.
And finally, number 8. Day after day.
It's the same day. Every time I wake up, it's Tuesday. The same clouds, the same phone call. The same dog barking next door at 9:13 a.m. At first, I thought it was a dream. Now I'm not sure I'm even alive. I've walked miles, left town, screamed into empty fields, but no one reacts. No one looks me in the eye anymore.
Today I stayed in bed. Didn't move. Didn't speak. At 9:13, the dog didn't bark. But something else did. Low. Inhuman. Right outside my window. It knows I'm aware now.
Subscribe to Real Dread for more scary tales.